Right, so I think we all understand there's no going back at this point, don't we? Neither for me physically or you lot psychologically. So I vote that we just work through this together as a community, okay? By the way, covering your mouth with your hands isn't going to stop your eyes from working, okay? All right, now for the other arm. Thank you for coming on this journey with me, Melbourne. This is a wonderful thing we're doing. Street theatre. How great is it to be outside, hanging out in a group again? Yeah. All right. Again, this is an interactive show. Feel free to wave back. It's lovely. Two-way thing now, you know. Not like TikTok. All right. Check it out. It's me 37 years ago. Oh, come on, that's hilarious. Don't grow up, folks. It's a trap.
Oh my god.
Hey kids, raise your hand if you want to see something disgusting. Raise your hand if you don't want to see something disgusting. Raise your hand if you think it's too late. It's something disgusting just for the kiddies. Here we go. All right, kids, it's time to play Simon Says. Simon Says, put your hands in the air. Simon Says, wave them around. Simon Says, put them over your eyes for a little while. Simon Says, keep them there, because Simon ain't paying for your therapy. Look, I just do this to make it easier, but if I do it too much, it just makes it harder. Oh, come on, that's piss funny, come on. Thank you. Right, all the prudes are gone, we can be ourselves, okay? Oh no, sorry, there's two still leaving. Bye-bye, prudes. I had sex before I was married. Heaps. Sometimes with boys, okay? Right, so far you've seen my bendy arms and legs. Check out my stretchy skin. And even more so on my torso. On a good day, I can go windsurfing. Does make this bit a little bit more tricky though. All right, so this is the bit of the show where people usually go, wow! Wow! Oh, thanks, I'm glad you're into it, but not yet, in a minute. Sorry, I wasn't clear, sorry about that. All right, the bit where everyone goes, wow! Wow! Not yet, in a minute. I'm glad you're with me though, man, that's awesome, all right. The bit where everyone goes, wow! Shut up, not yet! Sorry, I'm just very particular about when people go, wow, that's all right. All right, here we go. The bit where everyone goes, wow! Look, I'm just going to do it now, because I'm confusing the children. And my friends, the last thing that I wanted to do when I came out here this afternoon was confuse children. All right, I'm just going to do it. You'll know when it's time. Here we go. Wow! Oh, you'll love this. Exterminate! Get this right, when I was a kid I wasn't allowed to watch Doctor Who because my folks reckoned it would mess me up in the head. How wrong were they? Right, this is the bit of the show where I remove the belts. Thank you. This is the bit where I remove the pants. No, you're outvoted, mate, okay? You're the only one that wants to see that. All right. I just want to apologise to you lot for the view you're about to receive. Really sorry about this. Really sorry about this view. Okay, I warned you and you're all still watching with fascinated intent, so I've discharged my social responsibility. This is no longer my problem, okay? It's all on you. Look, I know you feel like you got a rough drop visually there, madam, okay? But life's all about perspective, isn't it? And maybe little comfort in this very moment. There's always people who have things worse than you. Isn't that right? Yeah, okay? Yeah, that applies to everyone except you. You are actually the person who has it worst on earth right now. Okay? If you want to cope with this psychologically, just imagine it's a bad case of hemorrhoids. You'll be right. All right. I love my job. Can you tell? All right. Now, in order to get my buttocks through the racket, I need to do this kind of hip thrusting motion, which, not gonna lie, I feel a bit odd doing that. So just so I know you lot are with me as a community, if every time I thrust my hips, you lot could clap in time with my thrusting, that'd be really good. Mate, if you clap with your hand in your pocket, you will damage your testicles. I've seen that happen, all right. All right, I thrust, you clap, here we go. Let's let everyone on South Bank know how much fun we're having over here, okay? I thrust, you clap. Everyone, hang on, no one start clapping before I start thrusting, okay? It's my pelvis and I'll decide the speed at which it vibrates. Okay, all right. Here we go. I thrust, you clap. Everyone, come on! That's good, come on everyone! Hey everyone! Look at the fun we're having! Look at the fun we're having! Look at the fun! Look at it! Look at it! Okay. That doesn't actually help at all, it's just a lot of fun, okay? Now, I just need to borrow him for a moment, okay? What's your name, mate? Jake? Just wait there, Jake. Now, Jake's the only volunteer I need in the show. The rest of you are completely safe. So when Jake comes out here, you guys go absolutely crazy. He's the only volunteer I need. You know why they're going to go most crazy, man? Look around you. Everyone's thinking, Jake, geez, I'm glad that bastard didn't pick me. So, with that in mind, make a lot of noise all the way from over there. Where have you come from today, Jake? All the way from Western Australia. Well, you can't be much further than that without being somewhere else entirely. All right, all the way from WA, who, if my history serves me well, didn't really want to join the Federation in the first place. And fair enough too, all right. They got the resources, okay. Now, folks, please welcome all the way from Western Australia, the brave. Is he brave? Yeah. The strong, is he strong? The sexually not asking you, Jake, okay. The sexually competent is, yeah, okay. Didn't seem that sincere, but sure, okay. Folks, please welcome all the way from Western Australia, the brave, the strong, the sexually competent, the one and only Jake! Give it up for Jake, come on! Come on out here, Jake. Come on out here. Now, not everyone clapped and cheered the way that I was hoping they would, so if you could just stand on the rug, take a big bow, this time everyone will go crazy for you. Go for it, Jake. Okay, now as I said, Jake is the only volunteer I need in this show. The rest of you are completely safe. I'm just going to do a little bit of housekeeping.
Alright, now we need to be conscious about how much space is taking up, so I'm just going to bring in this in.
To dispel any doubts that anyone might have using an audience volunteer. By the time you and I finish, there's not going to be any doubt in anyone's mind as to whether this is a real sword, Jake. Particularly yours, but we'll get to that in a moment. I'm also going to need you to help me get out of the racket. Okay, so the way we do that, Jake, is if you could just place both hands on the racket. No, like you're at home. Yeah. You're a lucky man, Jake. And you're lucky too, all right, now when Jake, I just need you to go up and down, okay? Just up and down. Yeah, when I say so, mate. It's not much, but it's mine and I like it, so just be careful there, all right? Now, I just need you to go up and down. Nice tight grip. Up and down. None of this shit. None of this shit either, okay? So, good Jake, bad Jake, very bad Jake, okay? You understand. Nice tight grip, okay. Okay, now when Jake goes up, you lot all yell out, up, okay? Quick practice? Up. Okay, when Jake goes down, Jake goes down. Does Jake go down? No, that's too personal, sorry. When Jake goes down, you lot all yell out? Down. Most of you figured it out by yourselves, the rest of you were a little bit confused. We'll try that again, come on. Up. And down. Now Jake needs your energy. He can't do this alone. Yeah, see? The poor guy's exhausted, all right? So he needs a lot of encouragement from you lot. If you want to see Jake get me out of this tennis racket and then see me swallow that sword, give me some energy and give me a big yeah! Yeah! All right, here we go. Up and down with Jake. Everyone, come on! Up, down, up, down. Okay, harder, Jake! Harder, Jake! Faster, Jake! Don't stop, Jake! Don't stop! It's not all about you! Don't you lot slack off either. Come on, harder! Harder, faster! Don't stop, Jake! We're nearly there, Jake! We're nearly there! And the tennis racket's nearly off too. When it comes up, hold it high in the air. We'll prove that's a real sword. They'll give you a round of applause too, I reckon. All right, now Jake, if you could just stand on that blood stain, I'll prove this is a real sword and I'll swallow it. Pass me the racket, please. All right. Now Jake, if you could just face that way, please. Okay, Jake. Jake, it's really important that you always face that direction, please. Thanks, Jake. All right, Jake. Could you just face that way, please? Just at all times. Thank you. Jake. You'd be amazed the mileage we can get out of this joke, man. It's amazing. Okay, folks, we're going to count down from 3, 2, 1. When we get to 1, we will have proven this is a real sword using Jake. All right, here we go. Everybody, let's count down. Okay, when I say everyone, I mean everyone, not just the kids and the drunk people. Okay, everybody, let's count down. 3, 2, 1. Do you know what's amazing, Jake? I've been doing this show for 20 years, right? I've done it in 30 countries on 4 continents. I've even been to Dubbo. I gather crowds like this everywhere I go, and let's just take a moment to enjoy all these nice, smiling, happy people looking at us. It's nice, isn't it? It is actually a really nice feeling. It's a beautiful feeling. Everywhere around the world you go and perform, people want to watch weird stuff and have a laugh. And you get surrounded by smiling, happy people. What's really incredible though, in 20 years, 30 countries, 4 continents, thousands of shows, I get someone from the crowd standing there on the rug and I've got a big sword about to stab them in the back, and not once in 20 years have any of these thousands of smiling, happy people ever tried to stop me. I don't know about you, Jake, but I have absolutely no faith in humanity whatsoever. I'm joking, Jake. I actually have a lot of faith in humanity. In fact, I'm a professional street entertainer, a busker that doesn't mention money until after the show. So much faith in humanity I've got. Just thought I'd mention that. All right, now Jake, have a look at this blade. I'm not really going to stab you. I'm not going to stab Jake. You just examine the blade, please, Jake. See one? I'm not going to hand you the whole sword, but if you could just look at the blade, touch the blade. It's okay, I'm going to clean it before I swallow it, if you're worried about that. You'll see that it's one solid piece of metal. You'll see that it's firmly superglued into the handle. You can touch it. They won't believe you if you don't look, Jake, okay? I'm relying on you to be the eyes and hands of the audience. Have a good look, Jake. Have a good look. Okay. Now, are you satisfied, Jake? Folks, I've satisfied Jake and I barely touched the man. Give it up for Jake! All right, thanks very much, Jake. You go back to the crowd. Now, Jake was a bit hesitant, so I'm going to let a few people have a look at the blade. You'll see it's one solid piece of steel. Do you want to come and have a look at it, sir? Come and have a look. You'll see that it's all one solid piece of steel. There's nowhere for that to go but down my throat. Now that we've established it's a real sword, I want to address something else that people ask. They say, yeah, it's a real sword, Squid. But is it sharp? People say, is it sharp? Well, I'm glad you asked me that. I'm the one who has to swallow it, and I say it's sharp enough, but just to emphasize the point, so to speak, I brought along this amusingly shaped vegetable. And I'm going to demonstrate what this sword is capable of. Very, very, very sharp indeed.